budget recap and sinking funds recap all in one for November. I know it's a little late, but sometimes that's just how life goes. So we have our budgeted amounts here. We have our expected amounts for our sinking funds, our starting balances for our sinking funds that we had at the beginning of November. And so to start, we have our income at the top. And for November, we ended up bringing in $7,397. That was an extra $2,577. That was from some back pay for the GI Bill from fall of 2019. They had updated their policy and back paid for, I'm not sure for how far back they did, but I was included in that. And so I received extra funds that they had not paid out in the fall of 2019. So for mortgage, in our fixed expenses is $1,150. Our RAV4 payment, the minimum is $420. Our motorcycle is around $200. Braces is $189. Our cleaning service is $135 a month. Our phone bill is $132. Internet is $75. And our sewer and garbage actually went up, which if you watched my December video, I did forget to increase it in that budget also. So we'll have this variance next month. So it did go up to $72, which is a $4 increase. These were all zero. Normally for fixed expenses, you're not going to see a difference in them. It's just when, like for this situation, each year it goes up by a few dollars. Our life insurance is $38, and then Netflix for some reason came in only at $9. It was like $8.99 instead of, normally it's like $9.64, I think, and so I round up to 10. This time it was under $9, which was interesting. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. So this was a total of $2,420. So we did see an increase of $3 in our fixed expenses, which is good. And then for our sinking funds, since we did get this unexpected income for the month, we did decide to increase some of our sinking funds to prepare for next year so that we can kind of get ahead of the game on some of the categories that seem to always run out. So we added $2,298. So we added an extra $782. For groceries, we did go over, but not actually by a lot, only by $1. And then for eating out, we did go over again, which is $87 for the month. So that means we went over by $12. And when we go over by a little bit, I'm not too concerned. I mean, we're still only spending $87 a month on eating out, which I think is a win. So for our total variable expenses, they were $2,936, and that was an additional $795. And then the rest of this extra income ended up going to two things. Oh, let me get another pen. Okay, so I forgot to add this. I got my other pen. I did do an insurance claim, and we don't have a category for electronics. It is one that we are thinking of adding for our sinking funds. And we did an insurance claim for it. I dropped my phone back in the summertime while I was hiking, and it hit a bunch of rocks, like face down. And there was a big crack in the upper right part of the screen where I would like scroll and stuff, and it was always bothering my fingers. So I finally did that, and the deductible was $149. And then the remaining went to debt, and we were able to put $1,892 towards that. So we did pay an extra $1,630, which is technically a negative number, but it's not a negative problem, obviously. And then since we didn't account for electronics, that was a negative also. So that is what our December budget looks like. And I know that a lot of the information is in the sinking funds in this category. So we're just going to move right in to the sinking funds numbers. We'll go through and put our actuals in here. For Amazon Prime, that stayed the same at 11, $175 for auto insurance, $50 for auto maintenance. We did increase our beauty category to $171. BHA we kept at 2. Card tabs is good at $35. Our clothes we kept at $35. We still didn't add anything for dental or doctor. Our dogs category is another one that we increased to $30 because it seems to always be running out. So we're trying to cushion that one. Electric, we still added $80. Entertainment, we added $210. Fitness, we didn't add anything. Furniture, we still added the $200. Gas, we added $210. Gifts, we added $375 just to make sure we have enough for Christmas. We originally had only calculated our monthly amount for Christmas and not any of the birthdays. So by the time we were getting ready to go over the November budget, we did notice we were a little behind. And then we also have to account for shipping packages and stuff. So we just wanted to add a little bit extra in there. Our HOA is $15 that we're adding towards it. Home maintenance is increased to $156. Hunting and outdoors, we actually dropped down to only $30. Office supplies, we increased to $140. Vacation, we kept at $20. Vision, we increased to $100. I have a eye appointment in January, and so I'm hoping to get contacts. It kind of depends on how much they are and whether they're still doing the rebate program. They've done it for the past 2 years, so I'm hoping they're still doing it. So our water bill is $18 a month. So this all adds up to this $2,298. And then we're going to go over how much we spent in each category. So Amazon, we didn't spend anything. Oops. And then our ending will be our starting plus our actual. Normally we'd subtract out what we spent, but we didn't spend anything. So this will be $22.86. For auto insurance, we didn't spend anything. I believe the next one is in January, and that's why it's kind of got a higher balance, because we're at $519.93 plus $175 gives us $694.93. Auto maintenance, we didn't spend anything in that category either, so that's at $126.96. Our beauty category, we did spend $170.41. I say we. I spent $171.41. $170.41. So that was for eyebrows. There was this nail polish advent calendar that was kind of spendy. And I did take out money for my haircut. I ended up not getting it until December because there was some scheduling hiccups and she had accidentally overbooked, but it's no big deal. It happens. So then I ended up getting it cut on the 3rd of December. So that leaves us with a balance of $20.16. For BHA, we didn't spend anything. So we now have $16 in there. Card tabs, we didn't spend anything, so that's $35. No, that's not $35. It is $98.38. That's better. Okay, so then clothes, I bought some boots. And so those were $41.11, and I have $105.47. For clothes, Matt bought something at Costco, and I can't remember, but it was $13.77. So he has $26 even, actually, left in his budget. For dental, we didn't spend anything, and that has $160. Our doctor category, we didn't spend anything, so that has $330. Dogs, we did spend $184.09 just on treats, food, toys. Leah does have pannus in her eyes, so she has to take a steroid eye drops. So we did get her some more medicine for that. So the remaining amount is $50.26. Electric came to only $66.58. So that now has $24.14. Entertainment, we spent $50.35. That was lunch with my sister, and then Matt bought a video game. So that gives us a remaining $160.64. Fitness, I bought, and health, I bought some masks, so that was $23.38. So that gives us a remaining $203.89. Furniture, we still haven't bought anything, so we have $507 in there. Gas is $193.97, and that leaves us with $53.45. For gifts, we bought a lot of our Christmas gifts in November. We had started at the beginning of the month and did well for that first weekend, I think, and then we really went big on the Black Friday and then Small Business Saturday. So we spent $1,485.51. I have a pretty big family. My parents divorced when I was young, so I have my dad and my stepmom and all of that side, and then I do have my mom, stepdad, and all of that side of my family. So just for my family, I have a lot of gifts, and then we have his family as well, so it adds up. And then so that means we have a remaining 312 in that category. HOA is due in January, so we didn't spend anything. It's at $150. Home maintenance, we spent $155.58, and we bought light bulbs, a 3-pack of air filters from Costco, and then a heater blanket. So we actually only have 88 cents left in that category. Hunting and outdoors, Matt bought something for $34. I don't know. So he has $53.16. And then for office supplies and books, we spent $157.53. That was my new budget planner for 2021, which is the Erin Condren monthly, which is the same as this one. And next, what else did we buy? Ink for my printer. And I bought a mini binder to organize my stickers. And let's see, I bought the budget stickers for January and December. And Matt bought a Kindle book as well. So we have $45.88 remaining in that category. For vacation, we didn't spend anything, so that has $40.45. Vision, we didn't spend anything, so it was $378.20. And for our water bill, we did have our irrigation tax that happens once a year. It's very minimal. It was $7. They even you can split it up and pay $350, I want to say before like June, and then second half of the 2021 you have to pay the other $350, but we just pay $7 to get it out of the way so we don't forget it. I would hate to get a late fee on $3.50, but I imagine it happens because people are like, oh yeah, I'll pay that later, no big deal, and then kind of forget about it. So we spent $2,583.56 from our sinking funds categories. And then we have a remaining of $3,541.54. And that is a recap of our sinking funds for November and our budget for November. Let me know if you like seeing the budget recap and the sinking funds recap all in one, and so you don't have to wait. If you like this video, you can like, comment, or subscribe. I do have some questions answered in the description box. Also, you can always ask questions in the comments and I will answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!